All right, this is on equations of lines. So we want to write the equation of the line that has a slope of 1/3 and a y-intercept of 3. So to remember, y equals mx plus b. M is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So 1/3 is going to be the m and 5 will be the b. So what we do is we just go ahead and substitute that into the equation. So the equation of this line is y equals 1/3 x plus 5. So there's the equation of the line in slope, intercept form. Example 2. Write the equation of the line that has a slope of -1/2 passing through the point -4, 3. So here's our slope, our m, and now we have a point. We have an x and a y. So we don't know what the y-intercept is. So we don't know the b. So we're missing the b. So we're going to go ahead and substitute the point and the slope in to find that y-intercept. So the y is 3, the slope is -1/2, the x is -4, and we're going to find that y-intercept. So we're going to solve for b. So we're going to take 1/2, -1/2 times -4, so -1/2 times -4 is 2. And then we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. So b is 1. So now we know the y-intercept. So now we can write the equation in slope-intercept form. So the slope-intercept form is y equals -1/2. And now this is our b, which is 1. Example 3. Write the equation of the line that passes through 2 points. So now we don't know the slope. So we have to start off by finding the slope. So we have an x sub 1 and a y sub 1, and an x sub 2 and a y sub 2. So step 1 is we need to find that slope. So the slope equation is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So we're going to go ahead and substitute those points into our slope equation, our slope formula. So 6 minus 3 over 2 minus -1. And then when we reduce that, we get 1. So now we know the slope. Now, step 2, we just go back up and we do that same step what we did in example 2. We just do what we did in the purple. We just choose one of the points. So I'm going to just choose this first point. That's going to be my x and y. And I know my slope. So step 2. So here's my y equals mx plus b. I'm going to substitute my point. My y is 3. My slope is 1. My x is -1. Oh. And now I solve this for b. And I'm finding that y-intercept. So 1 times -1 is -1. I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So my y-intercept, my b, is 4. So now I can write my equation in slope-intercept form. So here's my m, which is 1, and my b, which is 4. So y equals 1x plus 4, or y equals x plus 4. Write the function y equals x squared, and we want to find the average rate of change between -2 and 5. So our function is our parabola. So that's our parent function, looks like this. There's our parent function. That's y equals x squared. And we want to find the average rate of change. So what we're doing is we're looking for the slope between -2 and 5. So what we do is we find the line between those points. So at y equals x squared, I'm going to go ahead and let x equal -2, and I'm going to substitute -2 in for x. So -2 squared is 4. So where is that ordered pair? At -2, here it is up at 4. So that's -2, 4. And then I'm going to let x equal 5. So y equals 5 squared. So y equals 25. So that's the ordered pair over here, 5, 25. And then we go ahead and create that line. So what we're looking for is what is the slope of that purple line? So what is that slope? So let's go ahead and find it. So m, what is the slope of that purple line? So we're going to go ahead and substitute it in. So the first ordered pair here is -2, 4. The second ordered pair is 5, 25. And we're going to find the slope of that line, which is what we call the average rate of change, which represents slope. So we say 25 minus 4 all over 5 minus -2. And when we reduce that, we get 21 over 7, which is 3. So the average rate of change between -2 and 5 is 3. Example 5, write the equation of the line that has an x-intercept of 6 and a y-intercept of -4. So x-intercept of 6, so here's our x-axis. So we'll say that's 6. So there's our point. So 6, 0. And then a y-intercept of -4. So here's -4 down here. That ordered pair would be over 0, down 4. And then we create our line. And we want to find the equation of that red line. Well, we know the y-intercept, that b, is -4. Now what we have to do is we have to find the slope. So the slope is the change of y over the change of x. So let's go ahead and count it. We're going to go up 4, so +4, and then right 6, +6. So up 4, the rise of 4, and the run of +6. And then we just reduce that. And we get 2/3. So now we know in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Our slope is 2/3, and our y-intercept is -4.